come on, come on. Don't pop off, don't pop off. Oh, man. Oh, man. Alright, so here's the deal for the day. I got the kayak loaded up. I decided to leave the boat at home. It is mid-March in Missouri. It's snagging season. We're allowed 2 paddlefish a day in Missouri. Our conservation department does a super good job at stocking our lakes and reservoirs for those of you that are watching and don't live in Missouri. They're stocked fish. Here in the tributaries of the Missouri River, I think they reproduce naturally, but correct me if I'm wrong there. I think they only stock the fish in tributaries and, in reservoirs like Truman Lake, Lake of the Ozarks, and Table Rock Lake in Missouri. And I think all the paddlefish here in the Lamine River where I'm at today and in the Missouri River, I think they're all naturally occurring. So, like I said, correct me on that if I'm wrong, but that's what I think. This is a pretty cool area. I've been here a few times. You saw me catch a paddlefish in one of my other videos in this spot. I accidentally snagged it while I was walleye fishing out of season, so hopefully today I can do that again, targeting them and go home with a couple of them. In this area, you are allowed 2 paddlefish a day. Season's March 15th through April 30th. In this spot, they have to be 32 inches from the eye to the fork of the tail. The last time I was here, it was 24 inches, so they changed that regulation, but it's probably for the best. Truman Lake and the bigger lakes, they have to be 34 inches from the eye to the fork. But this is the DeBergmont access, kind of close to Boonville, right off I-70. That's a pretty nice area. I hope I pronounced that right, but like I said, it's right off I-70. Nice gravel parking lot here. It's got bathrooms over there. Real nice concrete boat ramp here. I've had no issues putting my boat in here in the past when I do bring the boat. And obviously it's pretty simple to put a kayak in here. But yeah, let's see what we can make happen here. I wanted to take a minute here and show you guys kind of my setup. I have these 2 8/0 hooks. 1, 2. This is on 60-pound braid. Then it goes down to a 3-ounce sinker. When I'm in the motorboat, I usually use bigger gear, obviously 20-ounce weights and 10/0 hooks or 12/0 hooks, but I'm using this saltwater rig that I bought last summer for when we went to Alabama. I got the Pin Wrath on it. Like I said, 60-pound braid, then the Power Plus trophy class rod. It's meant for saltwater fishing, but I'm pretty sure it'll get the job done on some paddlefish. I keep my backpack with me. It's got a bunch of the gear I need in it, my camera equipment, since I'm filming today, and snacks and stuff like that. I keep a lighter in there in case for emergencies or whatever. I got a tub of 8/0 hooks down there, and I got a diver in case I decide to do some trolling. I did bring some walleye gear. I got a little tackle box. If things get crazy and I get a limit of paddlefish early, maybe we'll do some walleye fishing. Who knows? But this is kind of my setup. I got the impulse drive on this. This is the Riot Mako 12. It's got the rudder system, anchor trolley, impulse drive. I always make sure I strap that down right there while I'm launching, because I think that'd be about a $600 mess up if I accidentally let it go overboard. So make sure you're strapping your gear. Guys, when you're doing this cold water stuff, always make sure you're wearing your life jacket. I got mine on today. I know it's not comfortable, but it could save your life. There's really no reason not to do it, especially if you don't have a dry suit, if you're kayaking in cold water like I'm about to do. I would guess this water's in the mid-40s. I don't have my depth finder today, like I said, so I don't know for sure, but I can promise you it's cold. It's mid-March and the water is cold. So make sure you're wearing your life jackets and be safe. See if I can do this without making a fool of myself. There we go, we're in. Get out away from the ramp, and then I'll put the drive down. Very simple system here. This slides down in. Make sure these clips are out of your way. Should have already had that done. That drops in there like that. It's got these little quick snaps that go just like this. That's in, ready to go. Got my rudder handle right here for going left and right. Pretty cool system. I really like this boat. I think to start, I'm just going to go nice and slow. Drop down to the bottom. And pull up over and over and over again. A lot of times these paddlefish will hang out right on the bottom. So there I hit the bottom. I'm going to let out a little more line than that. Just going to go nice and slow. Just over and over again, just like that. Up and down off the bottom. Make sure you got your drag set right, or you potentially break your line if you get a big one. I just lost one. I was already on, guys. That was my 5th pole. Probably a carp. Oh, fish on. Fish on, guys. Something pretty good. We're about 10, 15 minutes in here. I got something pretty good on. I don't know what we got, but it's something. How cool would that be if it's a paddlefish? It is a big old stinky Asian carp. Hey, but that's fun. It's better than not catching anything, in my opinion. Oh, fish on, fish on. It's the pull and drag there. There's a fish. Feels like another carp. Honestly, I'm alright with that. They're a lot of fun. Another Asian. It's alright though. They're fun. Look at that guy. If you've never been snagging before, that thump when you hit the fish is why you keep coming back. If you have snagged, you know what I'm talking about, and probably agree with me. When you do a full swing and nail something solid, that's the addiction right there. Oh, fish on. That's a good fish. I got a fish on there. This is real slow. Might actually be what I'm after. Oh yeah, that's a paddle. That's a paddlefish. I don't know if you saw that, but he just jumped. Oh, it's so cool. That is a paddlefish. I cannot believe that. I'm ripping a paddlefish in my kayak right now. And it's a good one. That's so freaking cool. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that, baby. Oh, he's not really hooked at all. He's just on the line. If he runs, he's gone. He's gonna get off, I think, but oh, I got him. I got him. Look at that. Paddlefish, kayak, boom. So one thing I'm finding is that these river paddles, they just don't have the girth as the ones you get on Truman, because they're always fighting this current. They get tired, or they burn a lot of energy. what I'm trying to say. So they're kind of skinny, but I think that'll go 34. I think that'll keep. I'm gonna get them measured, so let's see what we can do here. That is amazing. Look at that mouth. So cool. Be nice to me here, buddy. I'm gonna lay you down. Be nice to me. That's a legal fish, guys. That fish is gonna keep. That is awesome. We're gonna see how this goes on a kayak. If I have to, I'll take it back to the parking lot and put it in the back of my truck. But I'm a decent ways from the parking lot, so I'd like to try and keep fishing here. Let's do that again. Not sure if I just hit a fish or if I'm snagged up, but I got something. If it's a fish, it's really big. I think I got a fish, guys. I think I might have just hit a big one. Oh yeah, I did. It's a nice paddlefish. Holy cow, I just got a good paddlefish. Oh, come on, come on. Don't pop off, don't pop off. Oh man. Oh man. This is a lot of fun on this rod. This little saltwater rod I got here. I thought I had a snag there. This one's bigger than the first one. Oh. Look there, there it is. It doesn't look like it's hooked very well either. It's not hooked very well at all. I don't like that. No, 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 don't do that, don't do that. Oh no. I just lost one of my rod holders. Must have bumped the connector with my leg. This fish has a lot more fight in him than that first one did. Look at that. He is not hooked very well at all. Let's see if I can get him boated here. There he is. There he is. Look at that. Second paddlefish of the day from the kayak. A lot of times when you go pulling these hooks out, they get to flopping, so you gotta be careful. Hooks out, fish is in the boat. 2 boated paddlefish today. How about that? Lamine River paddlefish. See if I can do this without letting them go. That's it. He's a keeper. That's a limit, guys. I'll take it. I'm gonna do another clove hitch on this guy, and we're just gonna go straight for the ramp because I'm cold and tired and I want to show you guys how I clean these and then get home. Here's how I clean paddlefish. I know there's probably 100 different ways to do it, but this is mine. So the first thing I do is I cut around the tail here, just down to the spinal cord. You don't want to go all the way through. This is how you bleed the fish, and it instantly kills the fish. Once you do that, you can twist this and pop it. And that spinal cord will come all the way out of the fish. And then all the blood follows. And now the fish is dead because he's missing a spinal cord. It's instant death for him. Pretty quick and effective way to bleed him and kill him at the same time. So these fish actually have no bones in them. They're made of cartilage. Kind of like a shark or something like that. Get some of this crud off of them. They have these real big long gill plate flaps that I cut out of my way when I'm doing the fillets. After that, it's kind of just like a bigger version of filleting a crappie or something like that. I make it a cut here, kind of go around the gills. There's a big chunk triangle of meat up here that goes up into the head. You don't want to miss that, especially on these skinnier river fish. You don't want to waste anything. Then you just work your way down the back, kind of angle out around the fin there. Go all the way down like that. Then I come down the belly. There you have it, a nice big slab of meat. I take that home just like that with the skin on it, or I can get it on a cutting board. And then once you remove this back piece of skin, there's a whole bunch of red meat on the skin side that you have to take some time and trim out. It's pretty fishy tasting. It's worth your time to trim all that red meat out of there. There's some white meat that you don't want and some red meat. And after you do that, it's delicious. It's very steaky, and it's honestly probably my favorite Missouri fish to eat if you take the time to prepare it the correct way. And do the other side just the same. One thing I instantly notice about these river fish is their meat just looks a whole lot more white than the ones that I catch at Truman. The ones at Truman have like marbling of that fish fat and oil. As you can see here, there's just not a whole lot of that in this, so I'm kind of excited to try this.